Okay, time for my weekly insights that I decided to do starting this year. So last week I did that post where I showed kind of lessons from a game that my grandkids were doing. Today I thought that I would just talk to you a little bit about something that I have really learned through this whole process of therapy and just living and different experiences I had to deal with. And that is gratitude. So how many times have you heard gratitude? Gratitude is the key to a happy life. But the reality is life can be hard sometimes, right? But I heard something recently that said, if you are feeling grouchy, then you are not feeling gratitude. So grouchiness, overwhelm, stress does not live in the same vessel as gratitude. And so we're going to kind of unlock that just a little bit. So first of all, a lot of the things that will make our lives more enriched, make us less stressed, all of that kind of thing are very simple. So have gratitude in your life. Serve other people. Very simple, right? But just because it's simple doesn't mean that it's easy, especially if you are feeling in that place of being in a bad mood, somebody rubbed you wrong, you're just feeling overwhelmed and stressed for whatever that might be. We all have that in our lives. And so, but having some things to do to counteract that and becoming aware, then that's the secret. And that's when your life kind of starts to turn around and you're less likely to fall into some of those traps. So one thing is make a list. So maybe make a list of the things that you are most grateful for, the things that you love the most that enrich your life, and just have that there. So if you're feeling kind of in that bad mood, then you can grab that list and read it. Maybe reread it 10 times, whatever it takes, but just to kind of bring you back and help you identify and be aware of all of the wonderful things in your life. So another idea is to have a pad of paper. So this is just your pad of paper for when you're feeling grouchy, when you're feeling overwhelmed, when you're feeling a lot of anxiety, depression, whatever, that you can kind of identify what's going on in your life. If you know the source of where that's coming from, you can jot that down and then write the good things in your life, because there are good things in your life. Sometimes we just have to get in the habit of finding them. It's so easy to see the negative in our life, but by getting in that habit of getting rid of that and then concentrating on all the good things in your life, then you start to see how life happens for you and not against you, and that you can grow from every circumstance and whatever you're going through. With that last one, make sure that you're actually writing it down, not typing it. So there's proven fact that actually writing out is a little bit more therapeutic, and it kind of just helps you more than just typing it. So if you're able to do that, have that pad of paper, then that would be the most helpful. So then the third thing that I wanted to point out was just taking a moment to sit. So sometimes we're so busy that we don't feel like we have that moment, but if you're feeling elevated, whatever that might be, if you have a second to where you can just sit down, do some deep breathing, kind of be in the moment, kind of think about where is the source of this anxiety coming from, or where is the source of this frustration or grumpiness or whatever. Identify that and then get rid of it. Just say goodbye to it, and then think about or write down the things that are good in your life. And if you have developed the habit of just seeing negativity, it could take you a minute. It could be like, I see no good. But I guarantee you have good in your life. And so by being able to develop the habit and start seeing those things, then you're making this shift in your mind, and you are creating a space where you are good enough, where you deserve to have good in your life. And you start to see that, and you become a light into your own life as well as those that are around you. And by having a plan in place that you can implement when you are feeling grumpy, when you are feeling anxiety, when you are feeling down or stressed or overwhelmed or frustrated, then you can start to dig out. So these diversions can bring you back. They can help you learn and really start to see and identify that life is good, that life is here to bless you, to bring good things to you, and that is not out to get you, and that it really is for you and not against you. So I would love to, I'm going to put a little box here. If you have something to add to that, if you have some thoughts, then that would be great. I am going to make this into a reel, so I might not have a box, but if you want to just comment, then I would love that. I really want this to be a space where we can talk and learn from each other. And like I said, I'm not necessarily an expert. I just have been going to therapy for a while, and then just with my own 60 years of experiences and things that have happened in my life, I just want to share a little bit with you of what I've learned, and I hope that it will bless you as well. So, love to hear from you. Thanks so much for being here. You're the best.